Hello, beautiful. It's me, Ruth Debonair Southall, the host of Becoming Serene. And welcome back. I know it has been a while since you've seen me or heard me, depending on how you watch or listen to this podcast. But I want you to know I have only been stepping away to make sure that things are better than ever before when we come back for the next season. This hiatus has been teaching me so very much, not just about podcasting, but about myself, about the willingness to actually be totally surrendered to something that I had no idea of what I was getting into, and the transparency and the consistency, the dedication, commitment, all those things. My God. So as you can see, the background is a little different because we're doing some things differently in this coming season. And I want you to know that the shift is not about change so much as it is about evolving, as it is about learning and the lessons that I have learned along the way. Speaking of which, this episode is totally produced by me and you. You'll hear a little bit more about that in a moment. But yes, this is produced, directed, and everything solely by me, because one of the things I have learned in this journey or on this journey is that Ruth Serene Debonair Southall is a lot to take. And I've already known that. But the pressure that I've put on my husband, my children, and myself just to always be ready, just stay ready. Okay, I want to shoot now. Okay, I have somebody coming in and we're doing this tomorrow. And they are always like, what? No matter how many schedules I created, no matter how many family calendars I created, all those things, they always had something else going on. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and pull these reins in and just see how it goes if I can do something by myself. This is ultimately Becoming Serene, which is my name, my Lord. And saying yes to this has cost me so very much. And I just want you to know that this venture is not about me creating a name for myself or being put on some type of pedestal, because I can hardly care about any of those things. Any of you, those who know me, anyone who knows me, knows that what I love to promote is other people. That's why the brand that I always shout out and go under is Champs, because I believe that we are all chosen ambassadors prepared for success. So my goal and my role is to uplift, mentor, coach others to their personal success. So that's why I do everything that I do, including this podcast. So formerly it was all about entrepreneurship, and I always talk to entrepreneurs, and we shared about our journey and how you can actually pursue peace in your pursuit of purpose. But one of the things that I've learned during this hiatus is that Ruth is so much more than an entrepreneur. Of course, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, and I take all of those roles extremely seriously. And all of those roles actually make me who I am and who I am becoming, my God. So one of the reasons that we are going to shake things up a little bit and change the scenery and the setting is because I want you all to stay on this journey with me. Stay on this journey, which is in pursuit of peace, but in every area of my life, not just business. My faith walk, of course, is going to involve peace. God is the Prince of Peace. My spiritual journey, personally, my family journey, my all things lifestyle. I love beauty, fitness, so many things, traveling, businesses, of course, and not just entrepreneurship when I think businesses, but I think those businesses that it may not be entrepreneur focused, but it's still a business that I would basically like other people to support and encourage other people to support because it was somebody's entrepreneurship journey, even if we don't speak to the person who actually started it. But friends, I'm doing this, and I'm doing this right now with a heavy, heavy, heavy weight, like huge weight that, yes, I am not carrying any longer. I have laid it aside. I have given it to God. But the but isn't that I have picked it up, but I'm saying but because it has come, like I said, at a cost. I've had to push through how I felt when I reflect on the past over 30 episodes of Becoming Serene. Like, first, let's pause for that because that in itself is a huge feat. It was amazing. All of the people interviewed, even the solo episodes, all the things that we learned along the way, people who are still coming to me saying, thank you so much for interviewing me, or thank you so much for interviewing that person. I realized so much more about myself through listening and watching. So I know that there is a cause. This is definitely more than a podcast. It's definitely a movement and it's a mission. And I am going to continue it no matter what. But I had to pause and just share how difficult it's been lately, the past few months, going into a new year, feeling less than, feeling kind of alone and lonely, even though I know I'm not. Believe me, I know I'm not. Those of you, oh my God, Ruth, don't you dare. And if you don't pick up the phone, yes. I know, but sometimes mentally, I could think I'm in it all by myself. No one else cares or understands. And actually, no one does understand where you are exactly. Like, they don't know your thoughts. They don't know all the things that may trigger a memory that causes you to literally stop in your tracks and hold back tears because you have to do a job or you have to do something you've been called to do. And reacting at that moment is not at all a possibility. And so I felt like I had been doing that probably days and weeks and months on end, like not releasing how I really felt. Not succumbing to how I felt, because not that no one would understand or no one would care, but there's no time for that now, Ruth. Like, you have too many things in front of you. So what I do, what I have done, is I tend to stay busy. I will pick up one thing after another. I would say, okay, now it's time for another experience. Now it's time for another assignment. Now it's just time for more, to do something else for somebody else. Stay busy. Don't think about the hurt. Don't think about the pain. Don't think about the loss. Don't think about the guilt. Don't think about the past at all. Any of those things. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. And I've been doing that until I feel like I ran head on, hard, into a brick wall with no helmet, no safety device, no alarm going off, just nothing to signal to anyone else that I was in distress. Nobody but God. Nobody but God has been seeing me through this and has been holding me up and has been keeping me anchored. And so when it comes to my faith, believe me, no one can tell me different about who God is to me and how much He loves me and how much He has put in me, because I know without a doubt that there's so much for me to do, and I intend to do it no matter how hard things get. And it gets hard. It's been so hard. It's been so very, very hard. But I can do hard things. As a matter of fact, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, because this is no strength of my own. Do you know, when you decide to pursue peace through everything, like, how do you think becoming serene is going to happen unless you have difficulties, unless you have trials and tribulations? Like, you can't determine that God is the Prince of Peace and He's the Prince of the peace of your life if there is never an opportunity for you to embrace peace, for you to pursue it, not just embrace it, but pursue it with everything in you. I've been told, you have a beautiful smile. I love your spirit. Like, Ruth, how do you do it? How do you stay so positive, so upbeat, so loving, wonderful, fabulous, amazing, all of the adjectives and attributes that I share whenever anyone asks, how are you? I am all those things when I say it. I believe it when I say it, and I tell people, usually when I'm not wonderful, amazing, fabulous, outstanding, anything that I share, I don't come out. I don't like to come out. I don't like to present myself as anything other than the best version of myself. And I know that that may sound a little strange, like, so why would you feel that way? Because I feel fully responsible for the energy that I bring. I do. I have to, because I know someone needs it. No one, and that doesn't mean that, I don't tell others when I am down or when I need uplifting. I do have a circle that I consult and friends that understand that I'm not upbeat and amazing and fabulous and all those things all the time. But as far as going out into the world, and this world right now too, when there's so much negativity and there's so much distress, and everywhere you look and turn, there's so much just abuse, brutality, and just things. I just want to be a light. I want to be a light wherever I go, and I want to shine the light of Christ everywhere that I go. So that is why I insist on smiling and saying that I'm fabulous, I'm amazing, and you can be too. Because ultimately, that is what I mean by it. is that even if everything is not going on perfect or well in my life, which it rarely, rarely is. Let me tell you something about that. It's so rare, I can't remember the last time everything was going on so well. But, God is absolutely amazing. And He's making everything right now that you're going through, that I'm going through, that this world is going through. He's still making it so that it is for our good. I trust that. I believe that. I hold fast to my faith that it is true. It most certainly is true. Every single thing that I listen to, that I watch, that I touch, that I ingest at this time and place in my life, it has got to feed who I'm becoming. It has to. I'm very, very protective of what I watch, listen to, eat, where I go, all of these things, because someone needs me to become everything that I'm destined to become, everything that I've been purposed to become, what I was born to do in this lifetime. Yes, someone else needs it. And because of that, I'm not going to give up. No matter how difficult things get, no matter how tired I may be. And Lord, you should hear my mantra. I am so tired. I've stopped saying that. My friends who said, Ruth, please stop saying you're so tired. Because if you do say that, then you'll be tired. Duh. You have what you say. So I am not so tired any longer. I am energized. I am equipped. I am more than enough. And this is my time and this is my place. And I'm ready to accept every challenge given to me so that I can fulfill my purpose. And I pray that you do the same. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I need you. I need you so badly. So won't you, please, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, and share this episode, because there are so many more coming up when the new episode, the new season and episodes begin in March. This is just a slight teaser of, hey, how have you been? What's been going on, Ruth? We miss you. I miss you too. And I have a few other teasers and interviews coming up as well. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for always, always being exactly what I need. And that's a friend, a listening ear, or a fellow encourager. So thank you, friend, for joining me for another episode. And until next time.